Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lawyer representing the arrested leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has stated that his client needs quick advanced medical attention because he is not feeling too good. Ejiofor said the Nigerian government should allow its medical personnel to visit him in the custody of the Department of State Services, which is not too much to ask. Ejiofor stated this in an exclusive interview with Sahara Reporters on Tuesday morning, adding that the legal team had filed court processes in that regard to enforce that his medical doctors are allowed to see him. The lawyer added that none of Kanu's family members had seen him since July 18th, when he was arrested by the Nigerian authorities. Ejiofor said, "We are formally applied to the court in that regard to have doctors visit him. We have filed a court process to allow medical experts to visit him. Whatever treatment the DSS are giving to him is not enough. We want an expert that will examine him because he's still not feeling good. We want an expert that will provide him with good advanced medical attention, not the type given to him where he's being detained as we speak. The preliminary investigation conducted on his health shows that his heart has enlarged by 13%, so he needs quick and prompt advanced medical attention. So we are formally applied to the court for that. Let us see what happens in the coming days, so we can pick it up from there." Yes, it is correct that his family members have not been able to see him. I am particularly worried. They don't have access to him. The wife, the brothers, cousins, and children have not been allowed to see him. That is why I classified his detention as solitary confinement and also being subjected to regular mental torture. If you have access to your wife and children and brothers and sisters, you will have some elements of relief from your immediate family. But in this case, they are not allowed to see him. They have not been allowed to see him. It is only us, his lawyers, who visits on appointment. Sahara Reporters had on Monday reported that the wife of Nnamdi Kanu, Ichechi Oku Kanu, lamented that none of the family members has been able to reach him since he got into the custody of the Department of State Services. Uchechi had added that Kanu is believed to be beaten and tortured by the security agencies in Kenya and Nigeria, giving all of them a great worry. The IPOB leader's wife, who is currently in the north of England, stated this in an interview on Sunday she granted to United Kingdom newspaper, an interview she granted the Sunday Times. Speaking for the first time since the arrest of Kanu, the wife said, "It is hard for me to speak. I'm extremely devastated. He has been beaten and tortured and I am scared for his life." She said she and the family had not contacted him since his arrest. Uchechi added, "I was always worried about Nnamdi. When you are asking for freedom from a dictator, you are a target. But when I saw what happened in Belarus and how no one did anything, I knew nowhere was safe. We are just calling for a referendum exactly like Scotland did in the UK and UK did in the EU. But the Nigerian government wants to exterminate our whole family. It's a scandal and a thing of shame that Britain is not acting to secure their citizens." 3 weeks ago, Kanu appeared in court in Abuja, hooded and charged with inciting violence. The Nigerian authorities had claimed that he was extradited to the country to continue his trial. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not, there are millions of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as end Biafra will come. It happened in South Africa, other countries of the world. Biafrans have determined to go and no going back until Biafra is restored. Nigeria and the Eastern politicians Ohanaeze or whoever should know that if anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu, they and their families will pay dearly with their lives. Be you my father, uncle, or brother, it is not a threat but a promise. Look at this team carefully. Pay your attention to their names and you will know where the hatred comes from. No Biafra, no peace. Nigeria seems to be playing with fire, especially the so-called Southeast leaders. They should pray nothing bad happens to him. If not, it will not be easy for all of them too. Oh. It will not be easy for them too. But I think, according to what the DSA is saying, that they have a doctor for him. If he can get another doctor, but I don't think that is too much. If they're asking an outside doctor to come and attend to him, so that they will be able to give an accurate answer. I don't think that is too much for them to ask, because I was thinking that oh, maybe you will want to fly him abroad. That is what a lot of people will not want to. They will think that the government will not want to accept that. But in as much they are talking about his doctor to come and see him there, I don't think it is too much to ask. I don't think so. Well, if anything happens to him, Nigerians will suffer. When Muhammad Yusuf was killed, people were happy, but when his men picked up arms and started killing and bombing, same people were crying. If anything happens to Kanu, we will all see what happens. This country is very stubborn, but how stubbornness can't bring peace to Nigeria. Federal government of Nigeria in Western Africa here all the hypocrites to make peace in Nigeria with this Nnamdi Kanu, but they refused. If this man dies in cell, it will bring a very, very bad name to this country. And you think they care? And you think they are ashamed of that? They are not ashamed of that too. If you think that they are going to be sober, they wouldn't have done that. Even the way and manner at which he was arrested, they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to say anything about it. They have come again. Too much of fear, you know, go get mind, they make mouth. If anything happens to our great leader Nnamdi Kanu, they will hear him. They will hear him.